Now, a few weeks back, you might remember Disney's new Snow White hit. The headlines for getting rid of 7 dwarfs and replacing them with average-sized magical creatures. Piers and his guest at the time weren't happy.
Behind-the-scenes pictures from Disney's live-action remake of Snow White were leaked this weekend, and there appears to be a sizable problem. Where are the dwarfs?
These are roles made for actors of my stature. I can't go out for the Harrison Ford or the George Clooney roles because that's not for me.
Right.
And now it's taken away. I don't feel that's right.
Well, now that very same production has caused controversy after the actress who plays Snow White said this about Prince Charming. In an interview, Rachel Zegler saying the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There is a big focus on her love story with a guy literally stalking her. How weird. Well, we have a different approach to what a lot of people will assume is a love story because we cast a guy in the movie, but it's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful. Well, there has been inevitable backlash online, fans accusing Disney of inserting unnecessary feminism into classic fairy tales. Joining me now to debate this is the host of Tomi Lahren is Fearless on Outkick, Tomi Lahren. Hi, Tomi. And from New York, the brand marketing consumer expert and founder and chief soothsayer from Sooth, Ian Baer. Once again, great to see you both. Tomi, give us your take on this. Disney just messing with the classics?
Yeah, they certainly are. Now listen, if Disney wants to make more woke films that tank at the box office, they are more than welcome to do that, but maybe think of an original idea. Maybe not destroy a classic from my childhood and put an actress in there that not only hates the plot and the storyline of the movie she's in, but also seemingly hates Snow White, the character herself. I mean, that's one interview clip that you read the quote from, but she's gone on to talk about this film numerous times, how she once thought Snow White was creepy, she doesn't like the prince, she thinks she should get paid more because she has to wear that dress, she should get paid for streaming for every hour she has to wear the dress. I mean, talk about biting the hand that feeds you. Not only are you being casted in a classic film to remake it, but you don't seemingly like your own character. So she comes off as an insufferable, whiny brat, and that's why people are so annoyed. Beyond just them inserting feminism, I think we expect that at this point, but why do you have to mess with a classic, especially with someone who doesn't even seem to like her own character?
Okay, interesting. I hear your take on her and the interviews she's giving and the type of the way she's coming across. But you say that you're kind of used to feminism being inserted into Disney movies now. Ian, it's a smart marketing move, isn't it?
Well, any move's a smart marketing move if it resonates with the people who are putting revenue against your product. Look, the reality is Disney has been doing very inclusive casting for decades now. Go back to the 1980s, and that's really when they turned the corner, and that formula of damsels in distress got replaced with these more heroic feminine characters, beginning with Ariel back then, but certainly all the Disney princesses ever since have really been triumphant females. So it's not a shock to see Disney pivot from 19th century German source material
right.
to something that they believe is going to resonate with the audience. Of course, people will vote with their wallets.